This is the last question which we have done in the previous class, isn't it? EY. Do you guys remember this? So next question. So I'll give you 1 minute to solve this. We'll discuss this after 1 minute. So to C is 3, M is 13, Q is 17, 6, 16, then 20, J is 10, this is 20, this is 24, O is 15, 25, 3, U is 21, 6, and no. So we have one response. Others. So we have two different responses, option D and option C. Okay, let's see. So what is, okay, I will be solving this question if I was given this in the exam. Okay, so my first observation will be difference is 10, difference is 10, difference is 10, difference is 10. Here the difference is not 10. So this will be my first observation. So I can say that, okay, the answer might be UFI. Might be. Sure. Okay, here the difference is 4 here, the difference is 4, the difference is 4. Now the difference is not 4. Okay, but okay, so what should be here so that the difference will be 4? 25 plus 4, 29, isn't it? Now let me find out what is 29th alphabet in the alphabetical series. How will I do that? Divide 29 by 26, find the remainder. Find the remainder. Okay, so the remainder is 3 and the alphabet corresponding to 3 is C. So this is also valid here. This is also valid. Yeah. So if I see here, the difference is 3. So now I can say that UFI, okay, is the wrong term in this series. And okay, so how did I get F here? J, O. Let's see. So 3 plus 6 is F, F plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15. So the next number should be 15 plus 6, U 21. Perfect. So this is valid. Okay. Now coming to the second letters of each term. M, P, T, Y. So 13 plus 3 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, 20 plus 5 is this. So it should be 25 plus 6. 25 plus 6 is 31. Isn't it? It is 31. Okay. So what is 31st alphabet? So C plus the 31st alphabet is E. So divide 31 by 26, find the remainder. So it is 1 minute. So instead of F, if we have E, okay, and instead of this is 3, this is 4, this is 5 again, and this is 6. So instead of F, if we have E, okay, but it is not required to find the right term. So it is not required to find the correct term of this series. Our job is done when you have identified UFI be the being the wrong term in this series. Okay, I am determining the correct term so that you guys will understand the logic. No need to do this in the exam. Okay, so no need to waste time in the exam. So the answer for this question should be option D, UFI. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses, please. Clear. Okay, moving ahead. So I'll give you another 1 minute. We'll discuss this after 1 minute. Okay. So 1, 3, 22, 5, 6, 19, 8, 15, 10, 17, 21, 4, 23. Okay, I missed JPM. Okay, my bad. So JPM OJUDW. So this is 10, this is 16, this is 13. O15 J10 and Q17, U21 D4, and this is 23. Yeah. Okay, so what's the answer? JPM. Okay, perfect. How? Now let's first identify. The first thing I see here is the difference between these two. The difference between the first and the third alphabet in each term is 2. Okay, which is different in this term? It is 3 here. So I can say that this might be the incorrect term. Okay, and plus 2, A plus 2 is C plus 3 is F plus 4 is J plus O is 15. Sorry, J plus 5 is 15O, and O plus 6 is 21U. Perfect. Now coming to the second alphabet in each term. 24 minus 2 is 22, 22 minus 3 is 19, 19 minus 3 is 16, 16 minus 6. Now again, so if I observe this, minus 3 here, minus 6 here, and minus 6 here. Okay, so there is something incorrect with JPM, isn't it? So instead, if I say minus 4 and minus 5, then this series would have been perfect. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and minus 6. Instead of minus 2, minus 3, minus 3, minus 6, and minus 6, if the series would have been minus 2, minus 5, and minus 6, then it would have been perfect. So, yes, 19 minus 4, it should be 15. So, instead of P, if we had O, then you can say that X, V, S, O, J, D are in a series. Now coming to the last term. 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 4 should be 12 here, and 12 plus 5 will be 17. So instead of M, if we have K, no, if we have L, then I can say that the series would be perfect, isn't it? So the incorrect term here is JPM. So hence option D. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Okay, please find till here. No need to find the correct word. I am doing that because so that you will understand the logic. That's it. Okay. Now, wrong term in this following series. So DGF FHX IKU MOO RTL and XZF. Four, 7, 24, 9 K is 11, U is 21, M is 13, 15, 15, 18, 20, and 12. This is 24, 26, and 6. Okay, we have one response. Others. Try to identify some inconsistency in any of these terms. DGF. So we have 5 answers as DGF. Okay. First thing, guys, my first observation would be the difference between these two numbers. In every other term, the difference is 2, isn't it? Except in the first term. This will be my first observation. So here 4 is 3. So I can say that DGF might be the wrong term here. Okay, then 6, then I plus 4, then M plus 5, and R plus 6. Perfect. And this is D plus 2. So D, F, I, M, R, and X form a series here. Now let us consider the second letter in all these terms. 7, 8, 8, 11, 11, 15, 15, 20, 20, 26. So here it is plus 1. This is plus 3. Here this is plus 4, plus 5, and plus 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't form a series. So instead of plus 1 here, if it would have been plus 2, I can say that the second term will be in series, isn't it? So instead, in the place of G, if we had F, okay, then we would have been getting plus 2 here. Then I can say that the series, that these terms are consistent. The logic is consistent. Okay, since this logic also is inconsistent with the first word, first term DGF, I can say that DGF is the in this series. Clear? DGF. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses. Okay. Now, no doubts. Okay, moving ahead. Yes. Coming to alphanumeric series. I'll be giving you 40 seconds to solve this. We'll discuss this after 40 seconds. Now, first I will try to identify what number comes in the next term. Okay, what number comes in the next term? 49. Okay, so this is 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, and 6 square. So next number should be 7 square. So it should be 49, isn't it? Now I will come to alphabets. So A, C, F, H, K. So this is 1 plus F is 6. Sorry. So 1, 3, 6, 8, 11. So C plus 3 is 6. Again, F plus 2 is H. H plus 3 is K. So I can say that, okay, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, these are repeating after each term. Okay, so then it will be K plus 2. So the number, the alphabet corresponds to M. Okay, so the last term in this series should be M14. Clear? So I have got enough number of responses. So 52, I guess. So yeah, moving to next question. So from now we are given with options. So I'll give you 40 seconds. We'll discuss this after 40 seconds. Option C. So we have 8 responses as option C. Okay. So the number corresponding to Q is 17, W is 23, 20 and 7, K is 11, D is 4, P is 16 and G is 7. Now my first observation is the difference between these two numbers is the middle number, isn't it? So 23 minus 17 is 6, 20 minus 7 is 13, so 11 minus 4 is 7, and 16 minus 7 is 9. Now the next number, do we have any logic consistent between these three? 17, 20, then 11, 16. Yes or no? I don't see any logic. Or even with 23, 7, 4 and 7. Okay, then what should I do? I did not find. There might be some logic, but I'm not able to get it. Okay, in that case, you need to check with options. Okay, I know for sure that we will be getting the middle number, finding the difference between the numbers corresponding to alphabets in first place and third place, isn't it? So that logic is consistent in all these terms. Yes, that logic is consistent in all these terms, isn't it? So now we will be checking those options, okay, which follow this logic. So R is 18, 18 minus 3 is 20, it should be 15, not 21. So this is not the answer. So J is 10, 10 minus or 17 minus 10, it should be 7, not 16. So this is not the answer. So N is 14, 14 minus 1, 13. Perfect. So C can be our answer. So if we have any other option satisfying this, whether this will be the right answer or the other will be the right answer. కదా ఇంకో మన దగ్గర ఇంకో ఆప్షన్ ఉన్నది అనుకోండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇఫ్ వీ హ్యావ్ M B11, if we have any option 11B, then we have to check whether the answer will be N13A or M11B. So I won't be marking option C as an answer for sure. Okay, I can say that C might be the answer, isn't it? Yeah, now F and C. So 6, it should be 3, so not the answer. So R 18 minus 2, it should be 16, not 6, so not the answer. Okay, so the answer is N13A. The only please check remaining options as well and then mark your answer. Clear? Any doubts, guys? Quick responses. Clear? Okay, moving ahead. So the numbers are N15A. So you have 40 seconds, guys. P18B R21C dash option C. Okay. Now, now the number corresponding to N is 14A is 1, P is 16B is 2, R is 18, C is 3. We need to find this term. This is 22 and 5. Did we get the middle numbers? By adding the corresponding numbers of first first alphabet and third alphabet in each term. Okay. This should be the logic here. Now if I go through options, S is 19, D is 4, 23. So this might be an answer. S is 19, F is 6, 25. This also might be an answer. So T 24D, this also might be an answer. This also might be an answer. This also might be an answer. Because all these terms are satisfying this logic, isn't it? Now let us see what will be the first alphabet and the third alphabet in the missing term. Okay, and you can also 3 is 18, 18 plus 3 is 21, so 21 plus 3 is 24, and 24 plus 7 3 is 27. So you should have 24 in the middle. Perfect. So C might be the answer. C might be the answer, isn't it? Yeah. Now if I compare, N plus 2 is P plus 2 is R, so it should be R plus 2. So what is R plus 2? T. Can I stop here? Can I stop here? No. Okay. Now let us see whether this logic is consistent with the next term or not. So T plus 2 is V. So now I can say that T will be the first term. Okay. 24 will be the middle term. So the last option should be D. Or you can also find it A, B, C, D, and E. So the answer for this question, now I am sure that the answer for this question will be option C. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Quick response. Clear. Okay, moving ahead. So we have 40 seconds. See, my first observation. My first observation will be 25, 64, 114, 324. What are these? These are squares, isn't it? So this is 5 square, this is 8 square, this is 12 square, and this is 18 square. Okay. Now if I find the difference, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus what? 8 plus 4, and then plus 6. So I did not find any logic. I did not find what number comes next, isn't it? Okay. Now I will be finding out why. How did we get 5 here? So the number corresponding to B is 2, C is 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. That will be my second observation. Now I will find out whether the logic that I have assumed is consistent with other terms or not. So C is 3, E is 5. Perfect. 8. Okay. E is 5, G is 7. Perfect. So G is 7, K is 11. Perfect. Now we have one series 2, 3, 5, 7, and we have another series 3, 5, 7, 11. We need to find the next number in these two series. What are these? 2, 3, 5, 7. What will be the next term of this series? 11. These are prime numbers. Perfect. So 2, 3, 5, 7. So you will have 11, and the alphabet corresponding to 11 is K. Okay. What will be the next term in this series? 3, 5, 7, 11. These are also prime numbers. It will be 13. So we have the number corresponding to number 13. The alphabet corresponding to number 13 is M. Now, what will be this? 11 plus 13 square. So this is 24. 24 square is 576. So the answer should be KM 576. Do we have that in option? Yes, option D. Now, what if we did not, we've got an answer which is not in the options? Then what to do? Then how should we proceed? You got an answer. For example, let us say some different logic. You got LN 286 or 289. Okay, perfect. So there will be another logic. Okay, which is consistent throughout all the terms. So you need to find that logic. Okay, clear? So if this is not in the options, okay, then discard this and you need to find another logic. Okay, clear guys? Any doubts? Can I move to next? Answer is option D. So what are the first number and the last number in last term? What are the first and last numbers? 11 and 13. Okay. So did you identify that? Okay. First I will be finding these two numbers, isn't it? So 2, 3, 5, 7. They are consecutive prime numbers. The next prime number is 11. 3, 5, 7, 11. These are also consecutive prime numbers and the next prime number is 13. Isn't it? Now we need to find the alphabet here. Now, if I look at these two terms, 2F3 and 3O15. Okay, the number corresponding to F is 6, O is 15. Now, what will first observation be? Product of the numbers, isn't it? So 2 into 3 is equal to 6 and alphabet corresponding to number 6. 3 into 5 is 15. Sorry, 3 into 5 is 15 and alphabet corresponding to number 15. Now let us see, okay, whether these two also have the same logic consistent with them. So what is 5 into 7? 35. What is 35th alphabet? What is 35th alphabet? Let's check whether if it is I or not. If it is I, then we can move ahead. Okay. So what is the remainder when 36 divided by 26? Remainder is 9, isn't it? And then alphabet corresponding to number 9 is I. So The logic which we have assumed is consistent consistent in the third term. Now let us check for the fourth term as well. So 7 into 11 is 77. Okay, so what is the remainder when 77 divided by 26? So 26 3s are 78, so the remainder will be 25, and the alphabet corresponding to number 25 is y. Okay, so perfect. The logic which we have assumed is correct. Now what is 11 into 13? 143, isn't it? So what is 143 divided by 26? What is the remainder? Remainder will be 26. 5 are 130, remainder will be 13. Okay, so and the number alphabet corresponding to 13 is M. Now do we have 11 M13? Yes. So the answer for this question should be option E. Clear, guys? So that is how I will be solving these questions. Yes, can I move to next question? Yes. Okay. Now this is easy, I guess. So you have 40 seconds. So the number. Okay. First I will try to identify the first number and the third number in the last term. Okay. So 1, 9, 25, 49. What are these? 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square. So these are the squares of consecutive odd numbers, isn't it? So I can say that the fifth term can be 9 square. The first number in the fifth term can be 9. Here we have 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, and 8 square. Okay, so the next number, the third number in the fifth term can be 10 square, which is 100. Okay, now, so do we have options with 8100? Yes. So I can eliminate these two. So now we need to find the middle alphabet in this term, isn't it? Now by looking at these first two terms, 1 plus 4 is 5, and the number is E. 9 plus 16 is 25. So why? Now what is 25 plus 36? 61, isn't it? 61. Okay, so what is the remainder when 61 is when divided by 26? 26 2s are 52, so the remainder is 9. And the alphabet corresponding to 9 is I. So the logic which we have assumed is correct. Now let us check for option 4 as well. So 49 and 64. 113, isn't it? What is 113 when 26? So 52, 26 4s are 104. Again the remainder is 9. Okay, and the alphabet corresponding to number 9 is I. Okay, now we need to find what is 181st alphabet. So divide by 26 and find the remainder. So I think it will be, now what's the remainder? Can someone help me? 25, okay, 25. So 26 5s are 1 minute. 130, 130. Yes, remainder is 25. Sorry. Remainder is 25, and the alphabet corresponding to 25 is Y. So the answer for this question should be option B. Perfect. Yeah, thank you guys. So 81Y100 should be the right answer. Now moving to next question. E. Perfect. Squares of numbers. Yeah. Some of the numbers corresponding to alphabets. So 4 plus 6. Okay, 4 and 6. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 square. Okay, so the answer for this question should be E144Z. Easy question. Try to solve it. Okay, now let's move to next question. Now, so I'll give you 1 minute to solve this. We'll discuss this after 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. So only one response. Yeah. I will tell you where did you get stuck. Guys, can I have your attention, please? Quick responses. Yeah. So the terms are P4 and N, R9L, T20J, B43H, X90F. So P corresponds to 16 and 14, 18, 12. Okay. So T is 20, then J is 10, B is 22, 8, 24, and 6. So if you observe, 16 plus 2 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 20, 20 plus 2 is 22, 24, and the next number, next alphabet will be Z, isn't it? Now coming to the third alphabet, third letters. So 14 minus 2 is 12, 12 minus 2 is 10, 8, 6, and 4. So this is D. So you have determined the first alphabet will be Z. Okay, the last alphabet will be D. Okay, so now coming to the number 185. So many of you are searching for how you got 4 here using P and N. How you have got 9 using 8 and 12, 18 and 12, 20 using 20 and 10. Okay. Also do understand that these terms can also form series. It is not necessary always that the middle term should be related to the first and the last alphabet. It's not required, isn't it? So now 4, 9, 20, 43, 90. What did you observe? Any observation? 4 into 2 plus 1, 9 into 2 plus 2, okay, 20 into 2 plus 3, 43 into 2 plus 4. So the next number will be 90 into 2 plus 5. So this will be 185. So the answer for this question should be Z 185B. Okay, so please also consider this. Each character or each letter or each number in a term can form a series. Here, if you observe, we have 3 different series. The first letters of each term forms a series. The second middle number of each term form a series, and the last alphabet of each term, okay, form a series. Clear? Any doubts, guys? Quick responses. Okay, clear. Now moving to next question. I'll give you 40 seconds. Yeah, you can also have the 3-digit numbers are given and each term, each digit form a series. Yes. Okay. So that's the reason I told you, like, if you get any question from series, observe it for 30 seconds, not more than 30 seconds, and then move on. So we have two responses, Q357U, Q340T. Okay. So now 440, 108, 208. I did not get any logic. Okay. Now I will convert alphabets to numbers. So 1, 4, this is 5, this is 8, this is 9, this is 12, this is 13, and this is 16. Okay. Now any observations made? Yeah. So you will be getting the middlemost number by multiplying the numbers corresponding to first and the third alphabet. So 1 into 4 is 4, 5 into 8 is 40. Okay. So 9 into 12 is 108, 13 into 16 is 208. Isn't it? Okay. So now I can say that the middlemost number is a product of the numbers corresponding to. So to get this term, we need to find the first alphabet and the third alphabet. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13. So I can say that 13 plus 4 will be 17 and alphabet corresponding to 17 is Q. Then same here, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 16. So okay, so this will be 17 into 340. So 340 should be the answer for this question. Clear, guys? Quick responses. Yes. Okay. Moving ahead. 340T. G14T, G17T. Okay. Okay. So I can say that the difference is 2 here. Difference is 2 here. Difference is 2. Difference is 2. Sorry, this is minus 2. This will be my first observation. Okay. So I can say that the next term will be G plus 2 and this will be minus 220. So T. G dash T. So how did we get 2 here? Any logic? I did not see any logic between 1 and 26. Okay, 5 when 24 and 3 and no. So Now what I will do, I will assume whether I will see whether 2, 5 and 10 make a series or not. Okay, so 2, 5 and 10 and dash. Any observations made? Perfect. So this is 1 square plus 1, this is 2 square plus 1, this is 3 square plus 1. So the next number should be 4 square plus 1. This is 17. Either this can be one observation or plus 3 plus 5 and it should be plus 7. Whether you consider this to be odd number or prime number. 3, 5. The next will be plus 7 only. So I can say that the middlemost number here will be 17. So it should be G17T. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses, please. Yeah, clear. So moving ahead. Now coming to coding, decoding. Okay. So till here, any doubts in series? No. So can you clear? So can you attempt questions from series confidently? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So now we'll move to coding, decoding. Okay. So coding, decoding is also similar to series, guys. So you will be having one word coded as another. You have to first find out the logic, okay, which was used to code that word. You have to decode that logic, apply the same logic to a given word and find the answer. That's it. Okay, so let's start coding, decoding with a question. So I'll give you uh, 1 minute. We'll discuss this after 1 minute. So we have rectangle coded as P, G, E, B, C, P, N. A, D, C, C. Okay. L is 12 is 5. So T is 20, G7 is 5, B is 22, C is 3, P is 16, I is 9, N is 14 and G is 7. Okay, so the first thing I will do is I will convert the alphabets to numbers. So what did you observe here? Any observations? Yeah. Plus 2, isn't it? So 18 plus 2 is 25 plus 2 is 7, 3 plus 2 is 5, 20 plus 2. So, okay, the difference is constant. I can apply the same logic to rhombus. So what is the coded form of rhombus? Okay. Now tell me, in these type of questions, do we need to find the coded form of rhombus for sure? Can we do that without finding the coded form of rhombus? Can I answer this question? Yes. Yes, I can answer this. Now let's see how. Okay. So we have 5 options given with. So if I consider the last letter, we have V, U and S. Okay. So S plus 2. So 19 plus 2 is. So the last alphabet in the coded form of rhombus should be U. So I can eliminate this, I can eliminate this. Now Now let us find what are the alphabets that are different in these three options. So fourth alphabet N O O. Fourth alphabet here is M. So 13. 13 plus 2 is 15, isn't it? So this can be eliminated. Now the only difference between these two options is fifth alphabet. Okay, so it should be B plus 2 should be 4 D. So I can eliminate these options. So how many of you did it in this way? How many of you did it in this? So if I was given this question, I would have done in this way. Instead of finding the coded form of rhombus, I can go through eliminating the options. Okay, so in some you can go through options. See, effectively we have to follow that method to save time. Ante. We are putting this much effort to save time, isn't it? Yes. So can I move to next question, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses, please. Yeah. Moving ahead. So answer is option C. Now, now I will be giving you 40 seconds. Perfect. So I got my answers. What is the logic here? Reverse of this word in the reverse order. So if you observe SPHERE, sphere is written in reverse. So the same logic we can apply to exhibition also. So I can directly eliminate option E. Okay, I can eliminate option B because we do not have D here. I can eliminate option C. Okay, check for option A and option B. XE, I can eliminate option A. The answer for this question should be option D, isn't it? Okay, so this question also I will be answering by going through options. Yes, now moving ahead. So rejection. I'll give you 1 minute. So this is written as SGMIHZPWW. So R is 18, 5, J is 10, 5, 3, 29, 15, and 14. Okay, S is 19. Sorry, 19, G is 7, M is 13, I is 9, H is 8, this is 26, this is 16, this is 23, and 23. Option A, option A, option A, option C. Okay, option A. So what is the logic involved? Okay, simple, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, and so on, isn't it? So 18 plus 1 is 19, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, and plus 9. Yes. Now mechanic. Now if I see the last letters K and L. So and how many words do how many letters do I have in mechanic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last letter should be 3 plus 8, 11. Okay. So it should correspond to 11. So I can eliminate option D and option E. So it should be K at the end. Now coming to first three options F, P, and K. Okay, so the third alphabet should be C3 plus third alphabet 3. So it should correspond to 6. Okay, so it cannot be P, this can be eliminated. Now fourth alphabet, it should be H plus 4. H is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12. So it should be L, not K. So the answer should be option A. Isn't it? Understand the logic, and in these type of questions you can go through options. Okay, no need to write mechanic in the new coded form. Clear, guys? Yes? Any doubts? No. Moving ahead. So player, I'll give you 40 seconds. So we have player here. So option C. So what are your observations here? So 16, 12, 1, 25, 5, 18, 1, 5, 12, 16, 18, 25. Okay, I can see that the same numbers are being repeated. I can also say that the alphabets are arranged as per their alphabetical order. Okay, the numbers are in increasing or ascending order, or I can also say that the alphabets are arranged as per the alphabetical order, isn't it? So we have to do the same for manager. So it will start with A, 2 A's, okay. Then it will be E, then it will be G, M, N, and last R. So A, E, G, M, and R. Do we have this in options? Yeah, option C. So option C should be the right answer. Okay, so that's the logic here, guys. Clear? Yeah, moving ahead. So you have 1 minute. Option B. Okay. Fine. So guys, so when I have written the original word and the coded form one below the other, okay. So I can say that I can assume that C is coded as 3, R is coded as 9, I is coded as 2, C is 3, K is 5, E is 6, and T is 4. That will be my first assumption. But guys, before answering these type of questions, we should also ensure that whether we have considered T to be 4, isn't it? Now we have to check whether the TS is coded as 4 at all the places or not. Yes, here T is also coded as 4, as 4, as 4. Okay, check for another 2 or 3 random numbers. Okay, E is coded as 6 everywhere. Yes. Okay, and yeah, is I coded as 2 or R coded as 9? Yes, perfect. Now I can be sure that, okay, T is coded as 4 and these alphabets are coded as per their respective corresponding numbers. Now, little is coded in that language as L. Code for L is 0, I is 2, T is 4, L is 0 again, and E is 6. 024406. Do we have that in options? Yes, option B. So option B should be the right answer. Okay, so but before that, please check this. Clear? Don't answer these type of questions before checking this. Clear, guys? Yeah. So moving ahead. I'll give you 1 minute. We'll discuss this after 1 minute. So how to proceed with these type of questions? Okay, A is 1. That's with practice, guys. Okay, so I was able to write the numbers corresponding to each alphabet because I have practiced a lot of questions from series. Okay, so impend. Impend is 61. But when I have to write the numbers corresponding to these alphabets like V or X, then I will be taking a pause. Okay, because those alphabets appear, okay, very rarely, isn't it? So then I will be very careful. Okay, yeah. So here, and a dish. Dish is equal to 40. So now, which word should I consider first, impend or dish? Dish. Okay, I will not be considering impend here because impend has 6 letters. Okay, whereas dish has 4. Okay, so this is 4, this is 9, this is 19, and H is 8. So 4 plus 8 is 12, 12 plus 28 is 40. So now I can say that sum of these alphabets, the numbers corresponding to alphabets is the given number. Okay, now I will apply the same logic for impend and we'll see whether we are getting 61 or not. So this is 9, this is 13, P is 16, E is 5, N is 14, D is 4. Okay, so 22, 38, 38 plus 18 is 56, 56 plus 5 is 61. Perfect. Okay, so the same logic can be applied for fruit as well. So this will be 6 plus 18 plus U is 21 plus I is 9 plus T is 20. So 21 plus 9 is 30, 30 plus 20 is 50, 50 plus 18 is 68, 68 plus 6 this question should be 74, guys. So option C should be the right answer. Okay, so first start with the smaller word. Clear? Now moving ahead. So you have 40 seconds. So infer.
అడ్వాంటేజ్
25. Okay, and jersey is equal to 28. So how many of you like movie Jersey? Anyone? Yeah, me too. Favorite movie? Okay. Now coming to info. So yeah, I corresponds to 9, F14, sorry, N14, F6, E5, R18. So what is the sum of all these numbers? Can someone tell me that? 52. Okay. Now coming to Jersey. J is 10, E is 5, R is 18, S is 19, E is 5, Y is 25. So 30, 30 plus 10, 40, 40 plus 18, 58. Sorry, 40 plus 18, 58. 58 plus 24, 82. Isn't it? Now what did you observe? 25, 52, 28, 82. They are in reverse. The numbers are reversed, isn't it? 52 is written as 25 and 82 is written as 24. Okay. Now the same logic we need to apply for choice. What is the sum of all the numbers corresponding to alphabets of choice? Can someone tell me that? 43. Okay. 43. Okay. So don't in the options. Luckily, you do not have 43 here. So if you have 43, don't mark 43 as the answer. You should reverse them. So the answer will be 34. Okay, and I'm sure that you do not have 43 in the options. So if we have 43 in the options, many of you might answer this question as 43. Please don't do that. Okay, so please be careful while answering these type of questions. Okay, the answer should be 34. Clear? Yeah, now moving ahead. So yeah, so what is the, I like that train scene when Nani shouts. That is my favorite scene. Okay, and I also like the climax. One dialogue at the climax. What might be it in the movie Josie? Any guesses?
ఓడిపోతానని తెలిసి కూడా
ప్రయత్నించాడు కదా. సో మా నాన్న ప్రయత్నిస్తూ ఓడిపోలేదు, సారీ ప్రయత్నిస్తూ చనిపోలేదు, చనిపోతాడని తెలిసినా కూడా ప్రయత్నించాడు. దట్స్ వన్ గ్రేట్ డైలాగ్. Yes. So I have seen that dialogue like many times. Okay. Perfect. So now coming to this question again. Back to question. So in a certain code, a bug is written as 90 and arms is written as is coded as 180. So B is 2, U is 21, G is 7, A is 1, L is 12, M is 13, and S is 19. So what is the sum of 21, 2 and 7? 30. Okay. Now 13 plus 13 is 26, 26 plus 19 is 45. Now my question is, how did we get 90 from 30 and 180 from 45?
Into number of words.
Okay, so before that, okay, you got the logic, but I will be writing 90 as 30 into 3 and 180 as 45 into 4. Now why did I multiply with 3 here and 4 here? Now you have your answer. These three are nothing but the number of alphabets in the word bug, and we have 4 alphabets in arms, isn't it? Now the same logic has to be applied for cadet also. So what is the sum of all the numbers corresponding to alphabets in cadet?
25.
Can someone tell me that? 33. Okay, so 33 into 5 should be the answer. So 150 plus 15, 165 should be the answer. So option B. Perfect. So it should be option B. Clear, guys? Quick responses, please. Yes. Yeah, so this, so I'll give you 40 seconds. We'll discuss this after 40 seconds.
If number one is assigned to all the letters in odd numbered places. Okay.
Guys, the answer is not A, because you need to assign the numbers 1 and 2 as per their odd numbered places in alphabetical order, not in this word, isn't it? So Indian. Okay, so the number corresponding to I is 9, N is 14, D is 4, I is again 9, A is 1, and N is 14, isn't it? Now if the alphabets, if the letters are in odd numbered places in the alphabetical order, then they will be numbered as 1. Okay, so 9 is an odd number, so 1 here. 4 number 2, 4 even number 2, 9 odd number 1, 1 odd number 1, and 14 odd number, sorry, even number 2. Okay, so 122111112 should be the coded form of Indian. Okay, so it should be option E, not option A, isn't it? Clear, guys? So don't consider odd places and even places in the word Indian. It should be as per the alphabetical order. Yeah. Moving ahead. So if paper is coded as 18, 5, 16, 1 and 16, So paper, the number for P is 18, is 1, P is 18 again, E is 5 and 16. So what did you observe? Sir, R is 18. Sorry, my bad. P is 16 and R is 18. So P is 16 and R is 18. So what did you observe? 18, 5, 16, 1, 6 is nothing but reverse of this. So we need to do the same for drunk. Okay. So 4, 18, 21, 14 and K 11. So it should be 11, 14, 21, 18 and 4. Okay. So do we have this in the options? Yes, option E. So I guess option E should be the right answer. Yeah. Clear? Perfect. So moving ahead. A, B, okay. Perfect. Okay. So the number corresponding to L is 12, U is 21, C is 3 and K is 11. So if you observe, okay, this 12 remain 12, this 11 remain 11. Okay. So how did we get 63 here? 21 into 3 is 63. Now let us assume this logic and let's find how will land be coded in that language. Okay, so L is 12, A is 1, N is 14 and D is 4. So this will remain same and this will remain same. So it should be 1 into 14, 14. So the answer should be 12, 14 and 4. So option A. This should be option A. Clear guys? Any doubts still here? Any doubts? Quick responses. Which question, ma? This question, huh? 4K3. Is this question? Okay. So here, okay. So the numbers of these alphabets, the numbers corresponding to these alphabets are reversed. See, 18 is here. Okay. This 18 is here. 5 is here. 16 remains same. 1 is here and 16 is here. Okay. The same logic should be followed for drunk as well. So 11 will be here. This 14 will be here. 21 will remain same. 18 here and 4 here. Clear? Did you understand this now? Yeah, clear. Okay. Now coming to the last model of coding decoding. So I'll give you 4 minutes. How many questions do we have? So I'll give you 3 minutes. Try to solve this in 3 minutes. We'll discuss this after 3 minutes. What is the answer for first question? Any answers? Okay. Yes, guys. Okay. Guys, can I have your attention, please? Now, if I observe, what is the code for lit? First question, isn't it? Now you can solve this question in two ways. Okay, either you can determine the code for kit bit dit and find the what is lit, or if you observe something, you can find the code of lit directly. How can I determine that? If I use one logic, okay, I can get the coded word for lit directly. If you observe, okay, you do not have lit in column 1 anywhere else. Okay, lit is only present in the row A. It is not present in any of other rows, isn't it? This is not repeated. So I can say that the coded word of lit should also be not repeated in any of the rows in column 2, isn't it? Okay. Now if I check for BRPD, R is being repeated here. You do not have lit here, isn't it? So R does not correspond to lit. P, okay, P is repeated in third row in row C. So that is not the code for lit. Or D is being repeated here. No, so I can say that D is also not the code for lit. Okay, so lit in is unique here, so as B. If you observe, lit is not present in any of the further 3 rows. Same for B. So I can directly say that, okay, B corresponds to lit. Okay, now if we need to find the code for rit, how do I determine code for rit? Okay, so rit is common between these 2 rows, isn't it? Only rit is common between the rows C and D. So we need to find the alphabet which is common between C and D. What is that only alphabet which is common between C and D? X, isn't it? So I can say that rit corresponds to X. So the answer for this question should be option D. Okay, so in this fashion, you can find the coded forms of each word. Okay, try this. Okay, the time is 12:30. So if you have any doubts, we will discuss this in one of the following classes. Clear, guys? Any doubts in series code and coding decoding? Any issues? Any concerns? All clear? So yeah, so perfect. So guys, tell me, are the basics of data interpretation taught to you or discussed with you? Data interpretation. Did you practice data interpretation questions so far? No? Okay, fine then. So see you guys in the next class and have a great day. Okay? Yes, Saturday's session is uploaded, right?